And now, the Black and White Dating Show presents Ask a Woman.
Oh, I'm sorry, keep going. I'm sorry.
Distracting. So here it goes. Dear Black and White Dating Show, I'm 33 years old. My boyfriend of 4 years is 35. We've had a pretty solid relationship, but lately things have seemed a little more tense and I feel more distance coming between us. The other day was an eye-opener for me with how much time we actually spend on our cell phones rather than spending quality time together or even having full or deep and meaningful conversations like we used to have through the day. We've always been close and affectionate as a couple, so when we start to drift apart, I notice immediately. I'm definitely guilty of doing this too and being on my phone. Don't get me wrong, but each time I try talking to him about it, he thinks I'm just being a hypocrite and that I'm attacking him, which leads to us fighting. I try not to get angry about it, but there's been times when I come over to talk to him and he won't even look up from his phone. He just keeps playing his game. It's really starting to bother me. How do I talk to him about this without it leading to another fight? And this is signed Frustrated Fiona. Frustrated Fiona. All right, Frustrated Fiona. I am also frustrated with this. This is a tough one because everybody's on their phone nowadays, constantly. The fact that he doesn't look up at you when you're talking to him, he's still playing his game. That to me is a no-no. That definitely needs to be handled. The way to approach it, obviously, I know your anger is building up inside of you because you don't want to be mad about this and you're also doing it as well. But maybe you're just going to have to like sideswipe that anger for a moment just so that you can calmly come up to him and say, hey, I want to talk to you about this. This is important. Maybe he'll put the phone down and you guys can actually talk about this. But I know it's a tough situation because we're all in it. A lot of the relationships are now. What do you have to say?
I might want to sprinkle some juice on this
Go
one.
ahead.
Let me sprinkle some juice on it. I don't know. I mean, they're basically just both distracted by their phones?
Yeah. Obviously, she admitted that she does it too.
Yeah.
But I think she's just like starting to notice it more recently. I don't know. Maybe that's why things have been getting a little more tense because she's now noticing it and now it's making her angry, right? Each time that she sees it.
Wow. That's a hard one. But it seems, I mean, I don't even know what the exact the solution is to that, except like, do they need date nights? Like, do they need to schedule some time? It's kind of like when you have kids and it's like, oh, we haven't had a date night in so long because we've been tending to the kids for so long. Like, isn't this like another distraction? Like, isn't the phone kind of like the kids? Isn't it like, put the kids away, put the phone away, and let's have a candlelight dinner?
I see how you might think that, but having two kids of my own, it's not quite
Not the same?
like that.
See, that's a single.
I can't
That's
just
a single
be like,
mind.
hey, pay attention to me and put the kids away.
Okay.
You know. So yeah, it's a little bit different, but I have been here with my husband. Actually, sometimes we still go through it. But she came in talking to him, and he's not even looking up from his phone, and he's playing a game. That's my big thing.
Okay.
I'm like, okay, well, that's just disrespectful.
Yeah, that is true.
So that's just
Damn.
that needs to be handled.
So is that like a does she need to do the like sit down and have a straight conversation about phone time and attention and
Maybe you need to have a set phone time. Some people have done that, and that's why they have the do not disturb. And a lot of people will use that
okay.
for or what is it, the
what, the silent?
No,
not disturbed.
it's the actual phone time. They have implanted in iPhone now that you can set for like kids and stuff.
Oh, like parental thing, parental
I'll
controls.
have to look into my settings and really give you some name for it. But yeah.
Okay, I'm learning. I'm sitting here learning too,
No,
Fiona. I'm learning too.
It's your downtime. That's what it is. It's
all right.
downtime. So you can actually schedule downtime. So, and a lot of people do that. A lot of couples I know have done that.
Okay.
But some people don't really like to have to put a label on that kind of thing. Like what I have to plan. When
when I can talk to you. When so if you're married or in a relationship, it should be natural. Like,
Exactly.
okay, that makes sense.
I know. We are on our phones way too much these days.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I hope that's what Fiona is. Is it?
Frustrated Fiona.
You frustrated Fiona.
I feel you, girl. I'm sorry.
Hope y'all can get it right. Y'all better get it right. You better get it right. Get some loving going on.
I still don't have it right. I'm still working on it myself, but it has gotten better.
Okay.
So I gotta say, there is hope. You just gotta learn how to communicate with each other.
Oh, that's what I'm talking. Look at Juelz dropping jewels. You know what I mean? She dropping jewels on y'all.
Family goals.
Make sure y'all log in. Make sure you come to the blackandwhitedatingshow.com and you go to Ask a Woman or Ask a Man. We'll answer your questions.
We'll do as best we can.
Yes, indeed. We'll see you. On to the next one.
And that was Ask a Woman from the Black and White Dating Show.